But here we go. It's time for the group draw. Now, as you can see, Zipper's going to be rolling around these balls to make sure these are all the invited teams. By the way, sorry, a bit of a face change there. Let's come back to our original forms before we go back into that. But once we start these polls, right, it's not going to stop. They're going to be announced in sequence here. Here's the first team.
Yeah. We're going to be looking at Group A first, again, invited team. Only 6 teams are in this pool, so the first one. I personally want to see where NIP Flash ends up in, Singapore region. But we're going to get Geek Fam Indonesia as the first team picked up from the pool.
All right. That's a strong start. Geek Fam. As long, technically we shouldn't expect to see Fnatic Onic in that same group. So if they get picked up, they'll be headed straight over into Group B.
So at least we won't get the 2 Titans, right? We won't get, Beloyski and Kyrie in the same group. That's way too much. So the first team, again, just to recap, drawn will be Geek Fam Indonesia, slotted straight into Group A. Well, this means that if you're in Group A, better be ready to face off some assassin roaming tech. Thank you, Beloyski. Sky Piercer has just been released. I bet he loves that.
I bet he's laughing about
He's
it,
like,
man.
I get Hellcurt and Sky Piercer?
This is great.
That's great.
And I could still run Execute if I wanted to.
That is mad genius.
Oh, it really is. But here comes our second invited team. Going over to Group B, it's going to be See You Soon. And that, I don't know about you, but See You Soon is one of those teams that most people just don't like dealing with. They're really, really aggressive, and they come from a hyper-aggressive region as well.
When you want to farm and then you have people running at you the entire game, it doesn't feel fun. Not for you, but for See You Soon, this is the kind of the environment that they thrive in, right? The more you want to resist fighting them, the happier they are. So See You Soon is going to lead Group B. We're going back to Group A this time and see what the next team is going to be. Now, if it's Fnatic Onic, then they go into Group B, but if it's not, then they will be joining Geek Fam Indonesia. Let's see, team number 3.
Right. So we're going to take the first look before revealing it. It's the Homebois from Malaysia going into Group A.
I love this. Recap of M5 group stage. We've seen Homebois and Geek Fam Indonesia duke it out before. Obviously, the lineup is a bit different, but there is history between these two teams. Of course, Udio is going to be back in home soil. That is going to be spicy as well. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting group to see already. But here comes our next invited team to join up with See You Soon. And this could be a number of options, right? It's Fnatic Onic, FCAP, NIP Flash. So many different, again, like if I had to compare them as rock, paper, scissors, it's really tough because there's some good matchups and some plenty of terrible ones.
And it's going to be Fnatic Onic has the second team in Group B. The bottom teams have all been drawn out, so we only have the top column left. Fnatic Onic, second team into Group B. They will be with See You Soon. It's going to be very interesting because today, just today, the separate occasion, some of the players of Fnatic Onic actually play against almost 80% of YRG's roster, and they just got beaten. So we'll see if this new tech so far, not looking too good for Fnatic Onic, but I believe things would change in a month.
Yeah, man, anything can happen in the short period of time with how the constant environment, atmosphere of MLBB is changing with these patches. Here comes our next team joining up with Group A. Of course, we have to follow protocol. Zipper, please have a look at it first before showing it to us, just to make sure that everything is set. And it looks like it's going to be NIP Flash.
Wow, Group A is looking so interesting, right? We have NIP Flash, back-to-back MPL Singapore champions, adding Diablo to the roster, no longer crowned as Hades Gaming. Now they're a proper team, but with NIP behind their back, joining Homebois and Geek Fam Indonesia, this is a spicy group.
I mean, we say spicy, but it's only going to start getting really unfair once we get the qualified teams in the mix, right? So we still have a couple of options left. With that being said, Falcons AP Bren will be going over into Group B to finish off the invited teams. Now, the top 4 who have qualified from the challenge season, let's see where these boys are going to be laid out. We already have the box ready for you guys. Don't worry, Zipper's got you covered.
Yeah, so we have RG Philippines, Yudo Red Giants, Bigatron Beta, and Smart Omega. 4 very distinctly different teams, right? They all have very different identities and playstyle. This one's going to go into Group A. Let's see who the first team's going to be. Group A is already super spicy.
I'm hoping for Smart Omega. I think that's really going to shake up Group A.
That would be interesting, actually. Even Bigotron Beta would do good. But we get RSG Philippines. Wow.
Kalau bisa panggil RSG PH. Oh, kami lupa. Mereka tak qualify untuk MSC. Wow. Oh ya, RSG PH. Kalau lebih baik pecat aja adminmu. Fire aja. Sebab apa? Rakyat Malaysia ini ada maruah, bos. Tak payah bahas 25-0. Kami hidup di masa depan. Masa depan kami cerah. Kami pergi Riyadh. Kalian hanya hidup di masa lalu.
But we get RSG Philippines. Wow. So I guess we're gonna see Aqua, Light, Demon Kai, the gang, the Raiders, the chess players in Group A.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I mean, I'm looking at Group A, and all I'm thinking about is like, God, all the gold laders are gonna have such a interesting time.
I mean, Nets is gonna have a fun time as well, facing off against, you know, teammates, well, players from his former region. This one's gonna go to Group B. So we have YRG, Bigotron Beta, Smart Omega left.
Who's the next team that's gonna be joining up against Group B? Is it going to be from the Open Finals, Bigotron Beta, or from the Challenge season, YRG, or even Smart Omega? And it looks like YRG is going to be joining Group B this time round. Wow, that is a pretty stacked group. I told you, man. I told you.
I just talked about the YRG, most of YRG's roster beating Fnatic Onic roster today, and well, they're going to get a second chance in that Group B. But this is one of the most talked about teams for the past month or two. Yudo Red Giants winning almost a flawless season in their local region, and right now they're facing off against world champions. They're facing off against the team with the most trophy, and see you soon.
Dude, I feel so bad for any one of these teams who's going to be finally picked to go into Group B. I'm going to be honest, because Group B is now about to turn into the group of death once we include the LCQ teams, right? Let's finish this off from the Challenge Season teams. The next one that's going to be joining Group A is going to be Bigotron Beta.
That's the shakeup.
Oh.
That's the shakeup, right? We were looking for Smart Omega, but we got Bigotron Beta. But that means Smart Omega goes to Group B.
Yeah, we get exactly what we want here. And I think that Bigotron Beta might be like wiping the sweat. They're like, thank God we got Group A. Thank God.
So you'd rather deal with... To be fair, I agree.
Right?
I was trying to come up with something, but now that I look at it, Bigotron Beta just breathe a sigh of relief. But with Smart Omega, this is the true test.
Smart Omega really got to show us what they've got here in Group B. But here comes the last two. Dude, at this point, we're already so deep in it. Just put TLPH in Group B. Like,
no, we need to shake up TLPH Group A, and then we put Rebellion in Group B.
Look, there are too many powerhouses in one place. We got to stock all our nuclear missiles in one place.
It's gonna be a lot of fans will be heartbroken, right? Because there's only so many teams that would go through Group B.
That's the problem. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed.
Oh, let's see this one.
Oh my God, please. TLPH in Group A.
Saved.
Oh.
Saved.
Oh.
At least it's sort of saved in a way.
Okay.
This is probably the better outcome.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really think so. Because now we're having some of the top tier teams being reasonably distributed amongst
Wait, no, that's Group B.
Wait, it's going to Group B straight away? Oh, you're right, because Smart Omega got put into the next in the sequence.
No, okay, it's a heart attack.
Gotcha.
Woo!
Thank you, Zipper, playing along with the jokes here.
God dang it.
I bet some of you, I swear some of the Clippers are freaking out. They're like, oh, yes, I really got the clip. Gotcha this time. Those are for the Clippers, but besides that, Group A with TLPH will be going into Group A, and Rebellion Esports from Indonesia going into Group B.
This is the craziest thing is that you have TLPH, you know, current MPLPH champions, former world champions, kind of being at the top of the food chain, just in terms of power rankings. And then you have Group B, where everyone else is champions in their own region.
All right. Thank you, Zipper, once again. Wave off to him as we come back. Man, what do you think about... I mean, we were already giving a couple of thoughts here, but you think Malaysia can make it out of groups this time?
Do I think? I think...
Groups to really shake it up. But here is the final group listing for the Challenge Finals of Asia Pacific. In Group A, we have Geek Fam, Homebois from Malaysia, NIP Flash from Singapore, RSG Philippines, as well as Bigatron Beta from Indonesia, TLPH or Team Liquid PH.
And Group B, see you soon from Cambodia, Fnatic Onic from Indonesia, Falcons AP Bren from Philippines, Yudo Red Giants from Malaysia, Smart Omega from Philippines, and Rebellion Esports from Indonesia.
Hey man, it's anybody's game. Good luck to all of these teams in Groups A and as well as Groups B. With that being said, that wraps things up here at the ESL studio for the Snapdragon Pro Series. My name is Gideon Q. This is Husky. You can follow us at our social medias.